Deftones is a band that you might listen to. I don't know. If this gets like an extended audience, then maybe you listen to Deftones. But like the people who already watch me, and you know who you are, you probably don't know who Deftones is.
And I don't care.
Cause I'm gonna be ranking every single Deftones albums. You know fuck. So I'm gonna rank every Deftones album because they put out a new one recently, Private Music. So I'll give my opinions on that later. I got a tier list. As you can see, there's an S tier, a double S, and a triple S tier because Deftones don't really have a Saint Anger or a Father of All. So let's just start. Let's just go. Adrenaline, the one that started it all. Deftones 39 Smooth. Deftones, what bands do you guys listen to? Like, Definitely Maybe, you know? Deftones Blue album. This is their start. This is their beginning. It's very rough in production, but the energy is there. You can, like, Chino sounds basically unrecognizable compared to all the other albums. Like, you don't hear any other Deftones albums that sounds like Adrenaline, or even like really any songs that sound like Adrenaline since Adrenaline, because it's just so. You could just tell it's Adrenaline. It's so easy. Even if you don't know any of the songs from it, you just know that it's from Adrenaline. And this album, that's not a diss either, because this album is actually, in recent memory, one of my new favorites from them. It's just got there's no bad songs. It's just energy all the way through, you know. And the energy's very infectious. Okay, you can't feel bored listening to this song. Speaking of bored is a song on this album, one of the best songs on this album, along with Engine Number 9 and 7 Words, of course. But then you got like the deeper cuts, like 1 Week and Minus Blindfold and For Real, and those songs are also great. So off to a real good start here. We're putting Adrenaline in double S tier. I know that's kind of a hot take, but the double S tier for sure. Next, we're gonna just move on. Around the Fur. One of 3 Deftones albums that I have on vinyl. We'll talk about the other 2 eventually. And a lot of people think this is a huge step up from Adrenaline. And I do agree that it is definitely objectively better than Adrenaline, but I still can't. I can't like it more than Adrenaline, honestly. I just love Adrenaline. But Around the Fur is still great, okay? I think My Own Summer, that's a great opener. Still hits hard. Be Quiet and Drive, everyone knows that song. If you know Deftones, you know Be Quiet and Drive, okay? But then honestly, I'm just gonna be honest, like songs like, you know, Labia are like not that bad, but they're just kind of, they're not really that memorable. And I feel like having Mascara as like the 3rd track just kind of kills the pace a little bit very early on. I know a lot of people like Mascara, but I'm just gonna say, like, it's alright, I'm sorry. But, you know, you got songs like Rickets and Lotion and Head Up, and those songs are just, like, super heavy, super aggressive. And then you got, like, Die the Flu and, like, Be Quiet and Drive, and those songs are, like, kind of almost, like, magical in a way. I don't really know. But, like, I don't know how to describe Around the Fur, and, like, there's still a lot of people don't know how to describe it. And so I'm going to put Around the Fur slightly below Adrenaline and double S tier. I think it's great, not necessarily their best album, but I can see why people like it. Moving on to if you're a big fan of Deftones, you're gonna hate this next take, but White Pony doesn't live up to the last 2 albums. In fact, it doesn't live up to a lot of their albums, at least for me. This is my video, not yours, so shut up. Deal with it. If you can't handle that, you can't be on the internet at all. So White Pony, it's got some of their best songs, like, you know, Digital Bath and Knife Party, Passenger and Change. But, like, I don't know. Songs like Streetcar are not terribly bad. They're just not super memorable. And then songs like Teenager are just like, you know, they're not bad, but it's just, again, it kind of like kills the pace just a little bit. And like Pink Maggot, that's a good song, but I don't know, I don't feel like there's no reason it should be that long. And Fady Sarah, that's a good opener. Like the drums on that one are just. So yeah, I think this is a good gateway album into Deftones, considering it's like the fan favorite, it's the one that's got everything. But honestly, just like for me, I don't think it's a highlight in their career. I'm gonna put it at a A. I know. Leave your pitchforks till the end. It'll get better. Deftones, self-titled. This album is great, okay? It's underrated, honestly. I don't think it's like a masterpiece necessarily, but I think it is better than White Pony. I'm sorry, I have to say it. Hexagram is just such a good opener. It's one of their best openers, maybe their best. I don't know. Hole in the Earth is like maybe their best opener, but I don't know. In the Needles and Pins, you get some of Cheese vocals on there, rest in peace. And then, you know, Minerva, that's the one everyone talks about, but no one ever talks about like Good Morning Beautiful or Deathblow. Like Deathblow is maybe their best song, definitely like top 3. That song's really good, okay? And then, you know, you got like When Girls Telephone Boys and Bloody Cape. Those songs are like super heavy, and I get people don't really like Lucky You or Anniversary of an Interesting Event because they kind of kill the pace a bit, and I do think that they do kind of kill the pace, but I don't know. I feel like on their own they're still pretty good. And I feel like Moana is a bit of a weak closer for this album, but not really a bad song. So, yeah, I'm gonna put Deftones in S tier. Oh, Saturday Night Wrist. Well, maybe their most divisive album. People either love it to death or just don't really get it. And I love it to death, personally. I know. Pink cell phone. Shut up. You don't like fun, apparently. You don't like. This album is so good. So good. Okay? Hole in the Earth is already the best possible opener. And I know people don't really like Rapture or Rats that much, but like they're good heavy songs. I don't know, they're good. And then you got Beware is so good. Cherry Waves, you don't need me to tell you about Cherry Waves. You know Cherry Waves. Or maybe you don't, but everyone who knows Deftones knows it pretty much. So I don't need to tell you about Cherry Waves. No one needs to tell you about Kim Dracula. That song's amazing. Riviere. Xerxes is one of my favorite Deftones songs. I just love the emotion on that song. And the Konami Code song. I'm not gonna say the whole title because it's super long, but like that, it's a good like interlude song. Oh yeah, and Mine with Serge Tankian on it. So the Chop Suey guy, that guy, the burrito, yeah, he's on there. Yeah, Triple S. This is Triple S. Moving on. Diamond Eyes. This album is
So perfect.
This album is perfection. I'm not even gonna say all the songs because they're all just so good. Beauty School is obviously the best. I don't know about obviously, but like for me it is. And then I wish they would play songs like Royal and Prince live more often. Those songs are great. 976 Evil. Dude, the drums on Risk. Oh! The title track is just like so catchy. It's a good introduction song for people who just like catchy choruses. And I'm gonna make a video about this album eventually. I feel like it's just that good. Triple S, top of Triple S, Triple S. Moving on.
No Yokan. Okay, I know. Everyone thinks this is their peak. Everyone thinks that this is one of their best albums. And honestly, it could be.
But there's a couple songs on it that hold it back from that title, honestly. Like, I know, I want to love this album as much as a lot of people do, but I feel like songs like Goon Squad and Graphic Nature just kind of bring it down and kill the pace a bit. What Happened to You isn't a bad song, but as a closer, it's just kind of whatever. And I feel like Rosemary is kind of overrated and stuff, but like, it kind of pains me because like Entombed and Tempest and Swerve City and Poltergeist, those songs are all great, and like Leathers too. I'm sorry, I gotta put this at A tier. I know. Gore. Let's just get this out of the way. This is easily the worst album. I hate to jump on the bandwagon, but it's just objectively not their best album. It's easily their worst. It's not. People like to defend it a bit, but honestly, I feel like it's not even close. It's their worst. It's their worst. The production's awful. The songwriting is uninspired. It's, I don't know. There's barely any notable tracks on here other than like Prayers Triangles and Hearts Wires and Phantom Bride. And like I used to like Rubicon, but it's just kind of grown off me now. I just kind of roll my eyes whenever I hear a song from this album. B. Moving on. Ohms. Maybe their most underrated album, along with the self-titled, because it's just and Adrenaline. But this album needs more love. It's just so good. Okay, it's 10 out of 10 basically. That I feel like maybe not 10 out of 10 because I feel like it checks all the right boxes and nothing more. There's no songs like Digital Bath or Death Blow on there, but you also don't really have like a Pink Cell Phone or a Xenon either. So Ohms is just a very solid album. It's very like I feel like that's the diss, but it's just no, it's really good. And I can't put it in the same tier as Around the Fur and Adrenaline. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in S. I feel like that's fair. Okay, moving on to the one you've all been waiting for, or maybe you've just been waiting for me to just stop talking, and we're getting there. But final. Private Music. Oh, I also forgot to mention I own Diamond Eyes on vinyl, but I also now own Private Music, and I listen to it, and it's great. I listen to this album like regularly now. It's so good. It's perfect. Okay, every song is a highlight here. My Mind is a Mountain is a great opener. Milk of the Madonna is still my favorite. I like songs like Infinite Source and I Think About You All the Time. Those songs make me ascend. And then Cut Hands, super heavy one, along with like Metal Dream. And then like I don't know, Ectasis is really good. They're all good. Every song on this album. Like Departing the Body, maybe not so much. I know that's kind of a hot take, but like as a closer, it works. So hot, maybe the hottest take other than the White Pony and No Yokan take, but I'm gonna put this in the middle of triple S tier. It's so good. It's so good. And that's it. Every Deftones album ranked by me. You can go home now, or maybe you're already home and you just wasted your time watching my video. I don't care. If you haven't listened to Deftones but you finished this video and you still haven't listened to Deftones, what are you doing? Listen to Deftones, please. They're so good. I'm acting like they're an underground band, but it's just because my audience doesn't really listen to Deftones. So if you're new here, I'm sorry that you got to hear me say all this stuff. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. You can kill me now. Tell me how much I suck.